Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be having some Shin Ramen. I threw in a slice of cheese in this one, and I have the cheese right here for this one. Alright, so today I will be telling you guys a creepy story that happened to me when I was living in Arizona with my older sister. So we have a friend who was from out of state, and he came to visit his sister. It was his last night there, and so we wanted to hang out and do something before he flies back the next day. The soup is like my favorite part of the noodles. Because that's where all the cheese are. And so we went to a pizza restaurant. I don't remember what the restaurant was called. It wasn't Pizza Hut, or I don't know. I don't remember the name of the pizza restaurant. After we ate at the pizza restaurant, it was pretty late already. It was like around 8 or 9. And so not a lot of places were open anymore, and so there was nothing for us to do. And so we decided that we'll just take a little stroll at the mountains. So we drove to, I believe it's called the South Mountains. I think it's the one where Dobbins Lookout is. If you've ever been there, it's in Phoenix, Arizona. I think it was that mountain that we drove to. It took about 15 minutes to get there. And so when we got there, they were closed already, and they blocked the entrance so no cars can get through. What we did was we parked outside of the entrance and we walked in. Dobbins Lookout is the top of the mountain. You would have to drive like another 15 minutes through the mountain to get to the top. But we weren't planning on getting to the top of the mountain. We were planning to just take a little walk, a nice little walk in the middle of the night at the mountain. I'm gonna save this for last because it's my favorite part. Alright, this is the second bowl. So we walked in. And around near, like, in the front where the entrance is, there's a lot of these broken houses, broken brick houses. I'm not sure what they're called. Anyways, yeah, so we were just hanging around, hanging out right there in the entrance where all the broken brick houses were. And then we decided to walk further into the trail. My sister and her ex-boyfriend was walking in front, and me and the friend was walking in back of them. But as we were walking towards this really tall light, the light was very dim and it was really dark everywhere. It's at the mountain. There was this black thing I saw drop down from the top of the light down to the ground, and I didn't see anything on the ground after that. So I thought, oh, maybe it's just a bird, you know? Since it's so dark, maybe the bird dropped down and flew off. I don't know. But then at that moment, my sister's ex-boyfriend was like, you guys, I think let's head back. And then my sister was like, yeah, let's head back. And then Ben, which is, let's just call the friend Ben, Ben was like, yeah, it's getting pretty late too, so we should go. And then I was like, okay. I felt like everybody knew something happened, but nobody wanted to say anything because it was dark and in the middle of the mountain, and there were only the four of us there. So we walked pretty far away from the car, and so we were all just walking back to the car, and I kept looking back. I think I was curious to see what it was that dropped down. Oh, I need to eat. So I kept glancing back. Walk, glance back. Walk, glance back. I don't know why, but I kept glancing back, and then Ben, who was walking beside me, quickly whispered to my ear, they say that you shouldn't keep looking back. And that creeped me out so bad. I was like, what the heck? And then I started walking really fast. Nobody said anything until we got into the car and we drove off. And then on the freeway, everybody was like, did you guys see anything? I saw something. Oh my gosh, I saw this. I saw that. I was like, I didn't see anything, but I saw something black drop down. I think my sister's ex-boyfriend said that he saw a black shadow. My sister, she said that she saw, I forgot what no, I think my sister didn't see anything at all. I think she was the only one that didn't see anything. But then the ex-boyfriend saw a black shadow at the light post. No. The ex-boyfriend saw something at the light post, but he couldn't really tell what it was. And Ben said that he saw a black shadow standing at the light post. It was like the black shadow was a figure of a person, but it was so dark that he couldn't really see what it was, but he just knew that there was a black shadow over there, and he already had a feeling that it wasn't good for us to continue going towards the light post. But then my sister's ex-boyfriend already told us to leave, and so that was a good thing. Honestly, that kind of freaked me out. Because I thought whatever the black thing that dropped down from the post was, I thought it was just a bird that dropped down and flew off. But just the fact that everybody said that well, not my sister, I don't think she saw anything, but her ex-boyfriend and Ben said that they saw something over there. creeped me out. And then that night when we went to sleep, I had a dream. It was a really creepy dream. So in the dream, I dreamt that I was at the school and I really needed to use the bathroom. But then the bathroom was a haunted bathroom that nobody wants to go use, you know? And so I was like, trying to find someone to go with me to use the bathroom because I didn't want to go in there by myself. But nobody wanted to go use the bathroom with me too. And so I was just holding my pee, and I was like, walking past the bathroom like several times, wanting to just run in there and use it. But then I was so scared of the bathroom in the dream. And so I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to go inside this bathroom to use the bathroom, then I'm going to go pee outside of the school. In the dream, I walked outside of the school and it was like a desert. It was literally a desert. The school was like in the middle of nowhere. The school in my dream really reminded me of the broken brick houses at the mountain where we were just hanging out at. But in the dream, I wasn't creeped out or anything. I was just like, oh, okay. The school is like a brick school or something. And so I took a piss behind this door that was opened. And then I got up, pulled my pants up, and then I looked forward, and there was this lake in front of me. It was like in front of the school, and there was like a little island in the middle of the lake. And guess what was in the middle of the island? It was a whole bunch of girls. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was a whole bunch of girls dressed in Hmong clothes. It was so scary. In the dream, I got scared when I saw that. They weren't scary looking or anything, but it's just the fact that there was a whole bunch of Hmong girls in the middle of the island dressed in Hmong clothes just standing over there. And I was like, in the dream, I got chills. And I was like, this isn't normal anymore. And that's when, well, in the dream, that's when I realized, oh shit, this shit is getting real. This creepy shit is getting real. And I freaked out. And when I freaked out in the dream, I woke up paralyzed. I woke up paralyzed, struggling to break free. And as I was struggling to break free from that paralysis, I felt two hands coming out of the bed and clawing into my sides. That was the worst feeling ever. So when I felt that, I just struggled and struggled and struggled, did everything I could. I finally broke free, and I broke free to being home alone too. My sister was at work. Yeah, she had work that day, and that was my day off. And so I woke up and then realized, oh shoot, I'm home alone. So the first thing I did was, of course, texted my friends, told them that I had a scary dream and that I need some comfort. And I texted Ben also that I just woke up from a sleep paralysis, and I had a really scary dream before that, and in the dream it reminded me of the broken down brick houses that we were just hanging around at yesterday. He said to not be scared, everything will be okay. Um, if you get scared, you're giving them more power, so just be strong, don't be scared, and just know that it was just a dream. And I think he also said that he'll have his brother have a look to see if there was anything bad about what we saw. I don't know. So yeah, I haven't been to that mountain ever since. I don't know if what I saw was just a bird that just dropped down from the light and flew off, because it was so dark everywhere that I just didn't see it fly off. And I don't know if what Ben saw was really a shadow of a figure, or if it really was just a shadow of like a tree, since it was so dark everywhere. And then my sister's ex-boyfriend, he said he saw a figure too. I don't really remember exactly what he saw, but I know he said he saw something over there, and he didn't feel right about going towards it anymore or going forward anymore. So yep, that was a creepy experience that I went through. Now I do know that OGs, or like my dad and my parents, they would always tell us kids to not go and mess around at the mountain. Well, not just mess around, but then it's just the mountain. It's just not a safe place to go. And I mean, if you want to go camping or like hunting and all that, that's fine. But then if you were like to just go and, I don't know, walk around in the middle of the night, or just, I don't know. But yeah, we did it because we thought that we were cool. Just kidding. We did it because we were bored and we just wanted to do something. We really just wanted to do something. And I thought stargazing would be fun too. That's where you see the most stars, at the mountain, because there's not a lot of light. And so, I don't know, I didn't think we went to mess around. I just really thought that we were just going to have some fun. I actually thought it was going to be fun until that happened. Well, before that, it was quite peaceful and a really nice feeling to be able to take a stroll. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. This liquid's pretty cold now. Alright guys, that's it for today.